Yes, hello today. Look, this is definitely an interesting video. You've clicked on it because of a specific reason. I can assure you that it was not done due to being interested necessarily about rejuvenating your energy. It might have had something to do with the thumbnail itself. If it was just actually the guide itself, that's good. But I'm gonna teach you how to become a massive pumpkin yourself using the power of pancakes. Thank you. To Devon Lorat for that. Yeah, don't worry, but guys, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you don't have to. If you do know though, pumpkin power, pancake power, so good. Anyways, guys, if you want energy just like that, join a guild. So while we're at it, so if you're taking a look specifically, we just got 3 energy from that. So you could join Whims. This is the community guild that I've set up. You can join it through the Discord, or you could just, join it by grabbing the code. But to grab the code, usually you go in the Discord because we like to talk to everyone. It's a matter of being able to communicate with the rest of the pack. But yes, why join a guild? Well, specifically, you do get energy that way, so that becomes a very, very valuable resource. And it truly does matter because being cheered on means that you will get an endless supply of energy every single day. That is really good, and there really isn't an excuse as to why you would ever need to not go into a guild, because that is just very good. Obviously, it's good to be active too, because if you're not active, then in that case, no one cheers for you because you're not active to pick up the energy. So be active. But generally speaking, that is just one of many ways to get energy. Let's go to the next spot, and I'll see you right there. All right, so we're here. The next spot to get energy is the upgrade Let's Fight. So you get 3 a day. You do each and every single one of them once a day, and each one will drop a specific set of energy for you. For the 3rd battle, you'll get energy of tank of plus 10. This is a great resource. And this is how, if you take a look at the energy that we have on this free-to-play account, it has over 6,000, almost 6,500 energy out of 9,999. Energy is such a premium resource. It is unbelievable. So if you're able to farm up a lot, do it. Because when events that come out with really, really strong Zenkai units or just generally good characters come out, you're going to want the ability to farm that character. You don't want to sit there going, I wish I could farm that, and then not, because you don't have the energy for it. So it's really important that you're really spending the time to build up that energy, because right now we're on a bit of a lull, but you never know when something actually relevant comes out and you're just like, well, I need that and I can't get it. And that was almost me, specifically on my main account for Android 21, the Zenkai, the blue one. When she came out, I almost missed out on her, but luckily, with like literally no energy to spare, I got her to max, and from there I learned my lesson. Save your energy. Save it. Save it. So let me teach you on how to manage resources. We're also going to go and talk about where to find more of this resource. So these were just 2 places for this energy. But let me just teach you guys on how this energy consumption works. All right, so as you can see, I have an entire blue bar. So if you take a look at this mouse, it is entirely filled up, as you can see. Every single one of these is filled up. Now, with that being said, let's say I wanted to use, let's say, half of that. What would it look like after that? And take a look at this number here, 6405. So if I were to do skip tickets right here, and then reduce it down to 5, let's take a look at how much energy am I actually losing out on. All right, because I think it's very important to note that the energy that I have there isn't actually telling me of all the energy I do have. So when it says I have 6405, I actually had 6415. The reason for it is that the first 10 energy are basically always free. So if you were to just spend the 10 energy and then wait until you had full energy again and then reuse that energy, you could just continuously do that And that would be a fantastic way for you to A, conserve energy, while B, doing your daily grinds. And with 5 of this, you basically have enough to set up for your adventures, assuming you're not using the last 2 spots. If you are, then in that case, that's a different story. But if you aren't, then in that case, this is a fantastic way to build up your energy while also being able to do your daily farms that are needed to be done. So there you go. This is a fantastic way to do it. All right. And that's basically all there is to it when it comes to gaining energy through when there is like no energy to pick up. Just that. That alone is a fantastic way to go about it. Now, obviously, if they're like making you do farming of equipment or something like that, be realistic. Maybe what you should do is first do your 5 here or 7 here or 6 here, whatever you're doing, and then spread it around. So maybe do your upgrades, finish those out of the way, and then for your final one, do like a bonus, champion bonus. And then when you come back afterwards and you get your next set of 10, you could do your one of here with this Goku. Now, this account hasn't even started, so it should probably do that. But generally speaking, the whole point is you'll then be able to go back and start farming and doing whatever else that you want to be doing, which I think is a fantastic way to conserve energy while also being able to build up more energy. So that's just my tips on how to save energy while also using it wisely, because you don't need to spend it all. You don't have to grind as hard as people, sometimes do. For this, for example, doing your 1 a day is fine. And then if you have extra time, then you could do, let's say, another 9 or 10 of this. It's really all up to you how you want to start this, right? But you do not have to hardcore grind. You can, but be aware that if you do the hardcore grind, you are burning out more energy than may be necessarily needed. So just keep that in mind, obviously. But with that being said, let's go back and we're going to look at for other places where you can pick up energy and where you can just, generally speaking, add more resources to your inventory, especially your energy inventory. So I'll see you there. All right, so we're here, and what do you know? There's a couple of places that we can talk about. Now, obviously, at the time of the recording of this video, we have our 3rd anniversary, so we do have an extra spot right here. However, I just want to mention that this is a limited time thing, so if you're watching this and this is no longer here, just be aware that the date has passed. So I'm not going to use this as reference, but anything that is like this in the future will obviously drop energy. Awesome stuff. However, this doesn't matter. So let's click on this one because this one does not matter. And the reason why it doesn't matter is because we always get different types of adventures. So it doesn't matter that it's no longer Legends Anniversary. No matter what type of adventure it is, you will eventually get this. Like you'll get an adventure of sorts. And then if you click to others, boom, voila, you have energy that you can pick up. So you can get up a total of 10, so 50 energy just straight off the bat by farming your adventures. So there you go. That's how you pick up just 50 energy just off the bat, right off the bat, which is awesome stuff. Now, obviously, this isn't always here. And, this one specifically, but adventures are always there pretty much all the time, so you can just pick them up whenever. The next place that I would actually recommend picking up energy is any Legends Road area. So this one, or this one. Any of these is pretty much game, because let's click on one of them, just for example. So when you get enough of these gold coins, for any single one of them, they have their own specific coins, you'll be able to pick up different types of energy. So obviously there's 40, which is awesome. So you have what? That's that's 200 energy if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken completely. Numbers it's not happening today for me. I could be completely wrong about this. Point is, lots of energy. So you just gotta love it. You really just gotta love it. I'm loving it. Yeah, it's 200 energy. This one's 100 energy. Okay, so yeah, there you go. And boom, so therefore you're just getting 300 energy right off the bat by doing this event and getting gold coins from it. And you can do that daily, pick that up enough, and boom, voila, you have it all done. It really doesn't take more than like 3 or 4 days to pick up all of this, as long as you're not like hardcore grinding. If you hardcore grind, you can easily pick this all up. So just keep that in mind. And the same can be said about the other two. Obviously, they don't reset, so once you've picked them up, that's it. Unless they bring back the event through a permanently. These ones are now permanently, so if you already picked them up beforehand, before they became permanent, great. If you didn't, then that's it. I don't know if they're ever going to refresh those. All right. Another place that I recommend. Oh, okay. So this one is the Old Adventure. We still got to actually pick up some of this stuff, so I'm going to pick it up later. But that is see, as I said, there's another type of adventure, so you can easily do that. Now, the Recycle Center is only if you are an older player. So as an older player, we used to get tickets, skip tickets, or energy tickets, better to say. But if you've already exhausted this resource, then that's it. You're done with that. So this is not exactly a viable way. And then finally, the other place that I would recommend is the Platinum Coin. This is a great area to farm 30 plus energy tanks. You can get basically 90 once you get 3 of these coins, or 30 if you get 1 of these coins. It is a great source of energy. If in case that you have a ton of energy and you don't care, then obviously you can exchange it for something else. You don't have to do energy here. This is just a like last resort type of area. So just keep that in mind. And then anywhere else that I recommend energy, not really that many places. You can specifically farm up energy from co-op and from the guild shop. So actually, let's go to the guild shop real quick. I'll show you what you can get from there. But generally speaking, I don't generally recommend grabbing energy from here, but you can. So as you can see, here's 10 energy. It's for 20 of these guild coins. Is that a good deal? Personally speaking, I don't like it. I would rather put my guild coins towards this or towards erasers. Erasers are a hot commodity, and you can get a ton from the Ultra Space Time Rush, but if you're working on Zenkais, then this is the greatest place to grab it while you're working on those Zenkais. Once you're done with Zenkais, then you can work on this. But generally speaking, if you want to grab energy here, I would say use it as like a last resort. Don't necessarily farm it here. But it is an option if you really need it. And lastly, let me just show you guys the co-op so you can see what we have there. So it's another. And as you can see, it's quite pricey. It is quite pricey. It's 1,000 for 50 energy. That is a lot because I would rather you guys spend that on specifically. There used to be a multi-Z power 100 here, but we used up all 5 for this season. So next season it would drop again, and it costs about 5,000 guild coins for the 100 Z power, and that is primarily a very important resource that you want to grab every single season that you're doing co-op. And as a result, it's just better value to not use these on energy. But again, if your concern right now is I need to farm energy and I'll get it from anywhere I can, then this is another very valuable area. All right, with that being said, guys, that's the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't hesitate to tickle the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell for more notificaciones so you can become as strong as Toshi is when he has giant pumpkin head and he's using the power of pancakes to give us free things for no other reason than he just felt generous. So all hail mighty Toshi, supreme dictator of Dragon Ball Legends. Have yourselves a salty day, and I will see you in the next video.
Mana mana, bum dum bum, bum dum bum, blam blam, Saitama!